Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabriel, coming at you straight from New York City, and today we are going to be taking a look at the racist attack at ASU. This is a confrontation between two groups of students that was in the Multicultural Center in ASU. So let's take a listen, shall we?
You have it, Ben. You're offensive. Police lives matter?
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said you're making the space uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
But you're white. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No. No, it's not a culture. It's white is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect. Okay? This white...
Alright, I gotta pause it right there. So in case you're wondering, the people recording the video are the ones accusing the two male students of being racist and a threat, as they just said. I mean, here's the thing about current day racists, right? And make no mistake about it, the girls recording are the racists in this video. See, the thing about current day racists is that actually, this is not even current. This is all times. Racists don't believe they're wrong. Racists don't believe racism is wrong, right? So when they say things like white people don't have culture or black people don't have culture, or you know, when they make their race-based claims, to them that's just true. That's just the status quo. That's just how things ought to be. So when they approach these type of situations through their racial lens, they seek to minimize everybody into racial groups. This is par for the course. They are quintessential racists. This is racism 101. Let's keep listening.
And thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with this shit.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to kick.
That's cool. We
We're
will.
not kicking you out. We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and or marginalization.
So clearly don't.
That I can go?
Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bull.
Alright, so peak white cis male bullshit. This is our space, not your space. You're not welcome here, right? This is racism 101, alright? Segregation 101. Martin Luther King Jr. would be turning in his grave if he heard women of color speaking like this today. They are doing a disservice to black people. They don't even realize it. They're pushing racism. They are pushing segregation. These girls they are a product of my generation, to be honest, right? The people in school right now that are the teachers are the adults that are my age. So yeah, it's sad. It's sad that this hate is being taught to the younger generation from my generation, from my class. At some point in history, people stopped trying to fight for justice. What they're now fighting for is power. Black Lives Matter and all these other organizations that are, whenever one of their people dies, you always see them, they don't put rest in peace. They say rest in power, because that is what they're fighting for. They're fighting for nothing but power, an iron fist and a steel sword. They're not interested in justice. They're not interested in fairness. They're interested in total control, because they are evil. Black Lives Matter Incorporated is evil. All right, these two girls are evil. Now, there is a path to redemption. Of course, you can always be redeemed. But as it stands right now, the people saying and believing the type of rhetoric that these girls are, they are the evil ones. They are the racists. Let's continue.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not racist. I'm studying.
Oh, you're not. You are racist. Your sticker is racist because police, that's a job. You can choose to be a police. I don't choose to be black. Okay? No, you can choose to be a cop. You can choose to kill people with a badge, and you're protecting that shit, which means that you're racist.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to defend you guys.
I know.
And then there we go. And right now, I need to also point out the rhetoric that is pushed onto this country by the media. You know, the CNNs, the MSNBCs, the ABCs, all of those alphabet networks. And they continue to push this lie down. Now these kids believe in wholeheartedly, right, that cops, all cops, all right, it's not just a few, it's all cops are evil, all cops are racist, all cops are trying to kill people of color. This is the brainwashing that the media has inflicted upon these young people, right? They believe it in their core that the biggest threat to the minority community are cops. And it's like, sweetie, do your homework. The biggest threat to any group of people are their own people. It's not police. Police don't kill black people nowhere near as many as black people kill black people. Police don't kill nowhere near as many Spanish people as Spanish people kill Spanish people. Police don't kill nowhere near as many white people as white people kill white people. And it's true for every group. So when you make the claim that you care about the lives of X group, understand that your fight is with the culture in that group, within that group, that promotes behaviors that lead to the deaths of their own people at the hands of their own people. No, in no way, shape, or form is Police Lives Matter a racist statement. Police are of all races. There are black police, there are white police, Chinese police, Japanese police, Spanish police, Indian police. All types of people are police. Saying that all of their lives matter is damn well near the opposite of racism, of a racist statement. Black Lives Matter is a racist statement because it is exclusive. White Lives Matter is a racist statement because it is exclusive. All Lives Matter is not a racist statement because it is inclusive. Let's continue.
I know, but this offends us automatically because these people kill people like me and like us, right? So you're promoting our murderers. So please just don't do that.
Sticker affecting you negatively. They're just trying to do your work.
Thank you.
So why should that bother you?
Because, do you understand that Police Lives Matter was in response to Black Lives Matter?
I pay the same fucking tuition as you.
Yep.
Hold on, but
Yeah, that's fine. And you have everywhere. You have.
I'm working 60 hours a week while going to school because my parents don't just give me money.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You have a second floor.
My skin doesn't matter to me. Or you. I don't care about what color your skin is.
You can get out of here if you're going to be yelling at people because they're
You can get out of here if you're going to be yelling at people. You're the aggressors in the situation, honey. The two girls went out of their way to approach these two people. They went out of the way to berate them, accuse them of being racist, accuse them of being a threat. They're making false claims that these people are attacking. It's a form of violence. She said that what they're doing is a form of violence. It's a fairy tale world that they live in, a backwards mumbo jumbo world. It's so sad. Let's continue.
Our space.
I don't
We made this fucking space.
No, you
We have to work for 5 years
Yes,
to
we
make this
did.
space.
We worked for 5 years for ASU to build a multicultural space.
This was
It's like white supremacist like
we're just
narratives
quiet. We're not
about
white
like police
supremacists.
lives
But
police
that's a
lives matter
fucking
is saying
sticker.
you're-
That's not white
police
Yeah, it
lives
is.
matter
Yes, it is.
saying
Yeah, it's affiliated with white nationalists.
It is.
They're just
It is
sitting here
affiliated
to
with a lot of
study and
it is.
And that is just another straight lie. And the media is to blame as well for that, because the media does say, right, that saying police lives matter, saying all lives matter is some type of white nationalist type of thing, and it's not. All right, not all cops are white. Right, so when you support the lives of police, you are supporting the lives of multiple races and age groups and genders and sexes and all types of things, because all type of people, different type of people are police. So the claim that they're making that police lives matter is a white nationalist, white racist claim is false. It is a lie. But again, they themselves believe it to be true, which is the saddest thing. Let's continue.
you guys went out of your way to inconvenience.
Yes.
Because this is
Yeah, because this is our space. We fought for this shit for 5 years, since 2016. You have no idea about the labor that was created to create this space and his.
So we're saying you're
No, we can't. You're violent, dude.
You don't have that fucking sticker.
we're saying you're
Yeah, fuck America, bro. America was created on genocide and slavery. Look at his face. Obviously, never.
That is the point. That is always
Yeah, and the point is that studying. This is not space just for studying. This is a space for
We're gonna
multiculturalism.
kill black people. We need to defund and divest in our
You're gonna kick us out.
community.
You guys are
So no, now we're saying.
Shut the fuck up.
So you're not getting homework done. You're not getting homework done.
You guys are gonna be
We're not getting homework done. You're making people feel uncomfortable. So can you go? It's just that
This is
simple.
crazy to me.
People are feeling uncomfortable by your sticker. Just like if I had a this is like
Okay, we're
I
racist.
hate white people thing on. That's the
Hey,
same thing as
point the
as this
camera over
police
here.
lives matter. So you're making
over
people
here.
uncomfortable. You can go.
Seriously,
I was just studying. I pay the same fucking tuition as you.
And
This
I
is
asked
just
you
white
to
man
like
telling
me.
black people fuck
You
you,
don't buy this building?
cussing out black
I
people.
work.
You just proved
I'm an
yourself.
official employee.
All right, so now they're upset because he's cursing at them. You see, and this is the problem with these activists, is that they think that they can do whatever they want, and if anybody gets upset at them, if anybody calls them out on their BS, all of a sudden, oh my God, you're being so aggressive. No, that's not how the world works. You were the one that went up to them and accused them of being violent. You were the one that accused them of being racist. You were the one that accused them of making everybody else uncomfortable. All right? In an area that is a multicultural area, guess what? Everybody is in fact allowed in a multicultural area. Okay? And I looked into it a little bit. That was a student study center before it was the multicultural area. So it's not as if the school built a whole new area and called it the multicultural center. No, all they did was say, oh, instead of this being called the study center, we're gonna call it the multicultural center. All right, that's all that the school did. So it's the disingenuous argument that these girls are bringing is indicative, right? Because they're not smart enough to not say the quiet parts out loud, right? They out themselves as the morons that they are. Let's continue.
Where do you work for? You can't kick us out of here.
I just told you to shut the fuck up because you're making me feel unsafe in this space.
There's no such thing as reverse racism. So have fun thinking that we are the racist ones. There's no such thing.
Since he's not white, he doesn't have to. Just the white people.
David.
No, we're not saying white people have to leave.
We never said white people need
No,
to go
we said-
anywhere.
hey,
We said
Go to the dean's office. Come on.
Yeah, this is.
Go to
Go ahead, go to the dean's office.
Go to the
Go
dean's
ahead.
office
You
right
can
now.
learn about this shit.
go, Karen.
You can learn about the history.
Karen.
Go ahead, Karen. Go to the dean's.
The big black people scared me out. No, we didn't.
You bullied us out, but.
No, we said she made us feel uncomfortable, and you caused the scene. You caused the scene.
You are unaware of history.
You are.
It's ridiculous.
I'm unaware of history. I probably have a further degree than any of you in
I don't think you.
Try PhD. So, anyways, we're here. We had to protect the space because ASU wasn't. And you know, like we fought for this space. It was years of organizing, and we're not gonna just let some white supremacists change that. So anyways, that's why.
Just pay attention, right? She's calling them white supremacists because they have a Police Lives Matter sticker. That's the only reason why they're white supremacists, right? And she's talking about protecting this space, right? She is trying to enforce segregation. She isn't kicking them out for any other reason other than their race, right? She is a race enforcer. She's segregating people. She doesn't want white people in this area, right? Because she has deemed it her area, their area, right? She has this like savior mentality, and it's unearned and it's unmerited. Continue.
We're here. Yeah, they're gonna make a scene and go talk to their Karens and all of that. But you know, it's important to recognize why we have to do that and what a multicultural space means. Because
Karen is a racist term. It is 100%. Even though in this situation she was being the Karen, her and her friend were the Karens, right? All right. Let it be what it be.
multiculturalism doesn't mean that, oh, we all come together and hold hands. It means that you provide space and you protect the most marginalized. And shit like that makes this space uncomfortable.
Is he yelling at
He
somebody
threatened
else?
us that he will go to the dean. We'll see what he will say to the dean. And we'll see how the dean reacts to this. And now we'll see who ASU prioritizes. Students of color in our only fucking room in this campus are white, cis.
All right. They are self-segregating. All right. She herself made the claim that this is their only space. No, sister, you can go anywhere else as well. You are more than welcome to use any other room as well. There is no system in place in that school to stop you from using any other room. Just because you want to self-segregate doesn't mean that that is the right thing to do. Right? And she goes again and she's attacking them again. Cisgendered white males, right? She's attacking them not only on their race, but also based on their sex. She is a sexist and a racist. Let's continue.
Men who are threatening black students by saying police lives matter. That doesn't matter. Can you leave?
No.
Okay, you don't want to leave. That's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, stay there then. And we're saying this is a multicultural space. You're making us uncomfortable, and you're saying you don't want to go.
What?
You're saying you don't want to go.
But
you're just saying
you're not a minority
We're
culture.
saying like as
What's your culture, bro?
What-
Yeah, tell us about your culture. What's white culture? Stealing things from people? Colonization, co-optation, theft, occupation.
It's like one of the most unracist countries.
oh my
Wow! He just said America's one of the most unracist countries, and this is what we mean about.
All right. Pay no attention to the fact that a white man founded her school. Pay no attention to the fact that a white man is the CEO, the inventor, pretty much, of the technology that she's using to make this video. Pay no attention to any of that shit. All right. Pay no attention to all of the contributions that the white race and other races have made on this country. Right. Pay no attention to that. Right. Let's pretend that white people were nothing but oppressors for the entirety of human history. Let's pretend that that's the case, right? Because that's the world that she lives in. That's so sad. Let's continue.
Who are you centering? Who are you centering?
Black people in the times of racism.
Don't speak my
Well,
name.
you don't even.
There's no difference in what you're doing bullying me and leaving this place than what happened in the times of racism.
We didn't bully you. We asked you to leave.
You guys can't. I can't even do my school. You came over here and said that I'm offending.
Bro, you're saying you can work anywhere in the building. Just
wait,
work
sure, just do
here. That's
that.
all right.
Right. I didn't notice. I just.
There's
something
something
we
we
can
can
agree
agree on, though.
But yeah, something we can agree on, but probably for different reasons.
Anyways, another day of trying to defend this space.
Feel better by making your group less diverse. Doesn't make sense.
Oh wow. Okay, so diversity is about including more white people.
Oh yeah, diversity is now about including white men.
Okay, you have the whole campus. Honey, you have the whole campus.
Yeah, honey, you have the whole campus as well. All right, just because you refuse to use the campus doesn't mean it's not available to you. All right, and this is the thing, right? They impose their own limits and then blame other people for imposing those self limits. It's backwards shenanigan thinking, and it should be condemned. And those girls specifically, they should be punished for racism and for sexism, because that's exactly the type of actions that they did. Right? The proof of racism is racism. The proof of sexism is sexism. And the only group of people showing those qualities in that entire altercation were the two girls recording. Plain and simple. Thanks for watching.